Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And made it.
Right.
Made it. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after time after time after time after time after time after
What up? It's your boy Bazz, and y'all tuned in to Ends Podcast. Today's podcast, man, we're going to be talking about starting the new year off right. Consistency is key. Let's get it. What up? It's your boy Bazz, and we know it's a lot of individuals that listen to our podcast that got something that needs to be said. So go ahead and use that link in the description below and leave us a voice message. Your soundbite might be featured on the next episode, or we might even invite you to come be a guest speaker. It's your boy Bazz, and y'all tuned in to Ends Podcast, and we are Ends the family. Don't forget, we are the voice of the culture. Peace. Man, so 2020, man, I've been doing so much research, man, on how do I just basically elevate everything that I'm doing, from podcasts, music, to, man, running a business, and everything came back down to being disciplined and consistency. Consistency is what's going to really, be that really driving factor. No matter, man, especially if you creating content, if you're a creator out there, you feel me, especially if you're a black creator, and I'm just saying black because you got to overcome certain circumstances. By you being consistent, you're going to learn, you feel me, you're going to learn from experience, you feel me, because every day is going to bring a new challenge. As long as you trying it, the more you try it, the more you're going to be faced with different challenges that you're going to overcome, which is going to make you experience in that field. So let's get into it. And what kind of really inspired that, big person I did a lot of research on was Russ, music artist named Russ. But his music artist plan can be applied to, it can be applied to your business overall. Long story short, I'm gonna just go through his journey. He for a whole year straight, he created 2 albums, basically, and then get no buzz, right? He created all his music and didn't get no buzz. And then after that, he just basically just started dropping music consistently every week for a whole year. He started off from making $600 a month. And then by like a year and a half, he was making 6 figures a month based off of his music. You feel me? He got to that point, but it was all consistency. And it was more on the back end because while he was also making the music and he had this huge catalog of music, he was able to start focusing on marketing. He was able to start seeing the data analytics. All right, well, people are gravitating towards this music and, people are gravitated towards this type of sound. He could start, just masterminding, but also cultivating his catalog of music. And also, while doing that, he keep feeding his smaller audience. Now, he was talking about how he also had 1,000 followers on Twitter at that time. And he was like, damn, 1,000 followers really wasn't shit. But he said these were like cult following. You feel me? So, which means this 1,000 followers were engaged. He drop a post, he getting 50, 100, retweets. He getting 20 to 50 comments. And on Twitter, that's good. And as an artist, as anybody on social media presence, you will understand that's good, that you got people that's engaged. Now, that's even better that you got a lower following, but more engagement. That means that majority of your following is people that's engaging with you and with your posts, which make you more marketable and a better asset to bigger companies that want to endorse you, and also record labels, going into what he did with that. So now when his whole plan was he wanted to stay independent because now he's making that real independent money Shout out to all the indie artists, you feel me, like myself, you feel me, many others, you know, shout out to the ends, you feel me, we live by that, man. But like he took his catalog and said that this can't be touched. Anything I make with y'all, we can sign an album contract. And he utilized that exposure and those resources. Why? Because record labels can help you get on record labels help you get on radio, long story short, radio and TV shows. You feel me? Help you get more interviews, help you get more exposure, but they're not touching his catalog that he already created, which is, you feel me, 30, 40, 50 plus songs. You feel me? So when the opportunity presented itself, he was able to position himself because he'd been doing it for so long, he'd been consistently doing it, that he came in with his own already cult following, his own branding, his own sound, and he was also able to leverage, you feel me, the resources that was given to him to help elevate that while still, you feel me, maintaining this business relationship over here. I'm going to give you your 2 albums, you feel me, and I'm going to do what I said that I was going to do in my contract. You feel me? But what I did before y'all, you can't touch. You feel me? You can't touch. And that helped water the seed that he already planted. You feel me? And I don't know if y'all really catching that. This opportunity helped nourish and grow and cultivate some seeds that he already planted. You feel me? So I just say, like, so if you are, you know, in a business, say you're doing graphic designing, for example, we gonna flip that and we gonna translate that to being like a graphic designer, for example. You probably waiting on clients to create. You feel me? You waiting on your clients to create versus just going out and just creating, practicing your craft every day. So when you do get that one client, now when you start pitching ideas and you want to show off your portfolio and are you trying to land that client, you got all of this back catalog of work that you done did. They can see different variations, different style types. They can see your different skill sets. You feel me? And then at the same time, once you become part of that, like say you get that contract or you get that job or whatever, and it's based off your portfolio. Now you can also start pitching different ideas based off of what you have already done. You feel me? And you got that to go back off of because this is your work that you already produce. You feel me? So and all that just came from just being consistent. You feel me? Building up that portfolio, your catalog. Now, hence, going on to say if you was in the food industry or something like that, right? Say if you was in the food industry, every day, you feel me? You dropping a different picture or something online about different foods that you offer. You feel me? And what makes it special? Like, man, we got the grandma cookies. Boom. You talk about how you got grandma cookies today. Next day, man, we got the vegan hot dog. Boom, you posted about vegan hot dog. Grandma cookies might not got a lot of likes before, right? But then the vegan hot dog, I ain't saying grandma cookies are vegan or nothing like that, but say like the vegan hot dogs, it blows up because, you feel me, you put the right hashtags and it blows up. So now people starting to watch your profile and they go back, and some of them people go back and like the grandma cookie too. They probably not even vegan. They were just looking at what are some healthier options out there. Like, oh, snap. You feel me? And they got the grandma cookie, and your grandma cookie could be a vegan grandma cookie probably too. You feel me? And and now it's, you feel me, it's just consistency, or like you can create a whole profile of that's all you did, and it just took that one post that you talked about with, like, that you just had, that was just so much different, like I just said, like probably like a vegan grandma cookie or something. You feel me? And next thing you know, somebody go back and look at your whole profile. Now they fell in love with your profile. They following you and they like, oh, snaps, we need to go eat here. You feel me? Look at all their food. Dang, this is what all they got. And they got all these different vegan options. You feel me? So that's why it's good to be consistent. But in the long run, but at the beginning though, it don't really seem beneficial for real, because ain't no gratitude. You feel me? At that point. Because what are you measuring? Because ain't too many people liking it. You feel me? You ain't seen much success. That instant gratification ain't coming, you feel me, like that, unless you do something to go viral. You feel me? But other than that, it's just being consistent, being disciplined, and staying down. You feel me? Part of it, and what ends mean is eating in the streets. Eating in the streets mean making the most out of your current circumstance. So man, that's what it takes, and we gotta stand behind that. So, you know, I'm N's Bazz, so it's like being consistent. I gotta be consistent, man. I gotta live that. So I'm just telling y'all, I'm on this journey with y'all. You feel me? We starting off 2020 right. It's the first day of 2020. And man, let's just be consistent. Man, let's take the game over and let's just, you know, build it from the ground up. Cause that's, you know, that's how we getting it, man. And don't forget to dream, man. You feel me? Like going back and talking about, like, say, for example, Russ had a dream. You feel me? He wanted to make it in the music industry. But you feel me? And he felt like his hard work was gonna beat talent. You feel me? And hard work combined with talent, it's gonna take you to the next level. You feel me? Because he once he start perfecting his craft, then you start putting out good music. You just consecutive, easy for me. You just got nothing but good music. And once you start figuring out the art of making timeless music, man, you feel me? It start going from there. And for some of y'all creators, it even come down to some of y'all, you know, that do videos and stuff like that, man. A lot of people probably is not calling your phone number right now, man. It just come down to being consistent. If you dropping a new video edit every fucking day, man, somebody gonna take notice and be like, damn, I just started rapping. Let me go hit you up to go do my music video. I just started a business. Let me go hit you up to go do my commercial. Or I just started modeling. Let me hit you up. You feel me? Or like I got an event going on. Let me hit you up. You start to become first in mind because you drilled it into your head that this is what I do. You feel me? And people start checking for you. And those that are interested, they start to become followers now. They become, you know, interested. They just, oh shit, this video cold. Damn. Now they start peeping like, damn, he be having videos out. Whenever they see a video on their timeline, they watch it. Then they start to become like, damn, they start watching his videos when they get bored. You feel me? That's what I mean by followers. You feel me? They start to become your followers and stuff like that. And then far as like, say like if you got an interest in business, going back into what we was talking about, like the catering food business industry, say if you got an interest in business, it's the same thing. You feel me? Some people just like looking at food. You feel me? And if you keep posting new food, when they get that urge, who's gonna be the first to come in mind? It's gonna be you, right? Because you didn't kind of drill into their head that like, shit, this is what I desire. You feel me? They post what I like. You feel me? They got what I like. You feel me? And then on top of that, if your food actually tastes good at the same time, oh, you winning. You winning. You feel me? The next thing you know, you got a loyal customer. They're going to be sharing. They're going to be liking. They're going to be posting. They're going to be talking about it. You feel me? Then you can start posting like little contests, share your experience of what it was like eating our food. Who's going to be the first one to start doing that? Those that been eating and following along. It just comes from being consistent. And at the beginning, ain't going to be no love. You just got to accept it. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be sweat. It's going to be grind. It's going to be some challenging times where you're going to be like, man, is this shit really worth it? And a lot of people be like, man, I ain't trying to, especially like when it come down to putting yourself out, a lot of people, that's a big challenge. Like putting yourself out there and just trying something different. But you got to do something uncomfortable. You got to do something that you haven't done before to get something that you haven't had. You feel me? And that's what you got to be willing to do. And since we talking in a positive light, you ain't talking about going out, go robbing no bank or nothing like that. Like, nah, like you got to stay down. Sometimes you got to put 60 days into a grind. You at the top of the year. You feel me? That's February, March. That's March, February, March. Put 60 days in. You'll be in that March. You feel me? Still at the beginning of the year. It's still cold outside. COVID-19 still gonna probably have people sitting inside the house still for real. So you still got time. But you gotta start now, though. That's the whole thing. You gotta start now. And if you start messed up, consistency, discipline is gonna help you get better. You're gonna be like, damn, the first one I did, the first such and such, the first post or anything like that, first song I did on this consistency, just being consistent, man, that first one I did was, you could kind of see my improvements at day 60. You feel me? Or day 30 or whatever time span you're going. You feel me? Day 100, you're going to see the difference because it's going to show. And if that's what you really in it for, then be in it. 10 toes down. It's your boy Bazz. I ain't going to talk y'all ear off. But I am going to let y'all know, man. We want to help y'all, man. Like, as we say, we are the voice of the culture. go ahead, join Ends the family for a little as $5. Man, we gonna help y'all spread the word of y'all voice. You feel me, on our podcast, our music blog, our online magazine, and all our social media and social influence profiles. What I mean by that, and also getting free merch. I'm talking about hoodies. You feel me? Like hoodies, sunglasses, stickers, shirts. But I'm going to tap into what I mean by helping spread your voice. By spreading your voice, a lot of small business artists or creators, the one thing that people a lot of times are missing is marketing, advertisement, and exposure. And that comes with, you feel me, a big budget. I mean, not a big budget, but just having some type of budget. But it's Ends eating in the streets, and we say we are the family, right? That means we can be able to lean on each other. So we ain't going to tax y'all and wax y'all for no dollars. But at the same time, man, it costs to keep these lights on. The Wi-Fi, all that stuff costs. So it costs us. So we just need something, just a little return to help spread the word about you. You feel me? So just a little as $5, $45, or even $150. And they all come with different type of benefits, such as, man, podcasts, interviews, man, I'm talking about unlimited posting to the music blogs. And then we also got a blog network that we also funnel your article and news out to. Far as like, say like if you're a mechanic or something like that, we'll post your story, or you feel me, on your background inside the magazine, but it'll also go on a car website. Then we'll also share it on, you know, social media and stuff like that. And then what'll be even better than get an interview with the owner or the manager who himself can describe the love and what makes their business so important to the people. You feel me? And that is the whole thing about being a family. Each one teach one hand wash the other. So I just want to let y'all know that the opportunities out there for y'all. You feel me? No matter if you're a music artist, you know, visual creator, you feel me? We want to help spread the word. It's your boy Bazz. You feel me? Ends Bazz, and this is Ends the family, and this is Ends podcast, and I'm out of here. Peace.